huge movement back then. It was part of a global anti-nuclear movement that kind of grew out of the Cold War climate, when thousands of people would come and be arrested.
Starting in early afternoon, demonstrators began the 5-mile trek in unison from Brattleboro to the power plant. 200 demonstrators were arrested before it was all over.
It must be done so that people can live in peace and justice the way that we were meant to live.
The world that we're going to be leaving our future generations isn't going to be a very nice one unless some changes are made.
I want to make sure that I'm doing everything in my lifetime to make sure that we are saving the beauty of this desert, of this world, from nuclear waste and from bombing. And I want to make sure that if the government is going to go ahead and kill people and destroy our world, that I'm doing everything to say that they're not doing it in my name.
Several times I've come on these walks and I thought I wasn't going to get arrested. But after walking 60 miles, I'm ready. I'm centered in myself and I'm focused on the issue and I'm focused on my objection to war and nuclear weapons and drone assassinations. And I feel ready to commit civil disobedience.
I got arrested in order to use my body to make a statement saying, like, I do not think this is okay, and I am willing to be arrested so that you know that I don't think this is okay and this should not be going on. I just believe in like one world and one people. We're all citizens of this world, and that's how it should be, and that's why I do stuff like this, because I'm like, yo, we're all the same. No one deserves to die.
It's your world, it's young people's world that we're going into. I'm older, I've had a good run, and the wars that are going on are really destroying this world.
And I totally believe that young people can make a huge difference, that every action has a wave that percusses through the world and makes other people change in ways that are good. And I think that unless the youth get involved, this is their world to a large extent that they're inheriting. And they can make a difference. They've made a difference. Just look at the revolutions that happen. They're almost all started by students or young people. And so they can't sit back and complain about how the way is going unless they do something about it. That's my feeling. And this is a way to do something.
In most things, we can write articles or we can talk about it all day long, but actions speak louder than words.
You know, it's your world. You know, if you don't do something for it yourself, who's gonna? We realized that in my generation, and so we're doing something about it. So, you know, it's gonna come to you.
To see a perspective, when you travel, you get to see many ways of life and how people eat, worship, work, play, and all of that really influences you, because when you come from just one perspective, that's all you really know.
Living peace will transform you, and it will be something you can bring back to your life.
This is such a neat community. The people here are wonderful. I didn't know anyone except for the person I came with.
I hope our witness pulls some people in, and that's what I like about this walk, is that it is intergenerational.
It's certainly an extraordinarily important thing if you're a person who has a consciousness about the Holy Spirit. This is a spiritual problem. War making has always been a spiritual problem.
If you're searching for a moral life, this is a good place to do it.
Kids looking at this right now, that there's people like the ones on this walk and others all around the world that are doing things, praying for you, wanting this to be a better world for you. So take heart that we love you and we're doing this for you. We may never see you or meet you or anything, but that's okay. We love you anyways.